Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Al Horford out there. With Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Podziemski in at the point guard position. And for Minnesota, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Mike Conley out there with MP. And it's Reed in at the center position, locking down the middle. All right, now let's go court. Side for a story on MP's remarkable season.
Thanks, guys. Well, a pretty auspicious record he set. The most 60-point games in a season. He's on a tear for the ages and has established himself as one of the most combustible scorers in the game. Guys?
All right, thank you very much. Good stuff there. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. In the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Here's Butler. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And here's Kuminga for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And Kuminga has put a lot of work in on that shot. It's good to see him knock it down from deep.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Kuminga. He's got 6. Here's Hield. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
MP inside, guarded by Hield. MP again! MP's got 11.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the score by Golden State. It's Podziemski on the wing. This one for 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's MP from outside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
To the wing on the left. Horford passes to Hield. Offline with a 3. Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. MP outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. time. What separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. Now here's Podziemski. 5 points in the game. Horford, a screen on Clark. And here's Butler outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Timberwolves lead by 3. And here's MP from outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Butler. Horford, a screen on Clark. Here's Moody. The 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one. On the wing, MP. Moody defends. MP, that one's good.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside Podziemski. To the inside. Outside for Butler. Back to Moody. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-to-5. Run.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Clark against Butler. Pass to Moody. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Moody's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great.
MP getting it done for Minnesota. Talk about 3-point shooting. Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. MP is out there with Mike Conley. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Horford, a screen on MP. The 3 is up. And it's Hield, missing.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Conley passes to MP. Randall, a screen on Hield. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's MP from outside. MP making the long-range connection.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Now here's Moody. And count it. Now 5 for 7. And you watch Buddy Hield, Tim. A 6'4", sharp shooting guard. Some similarities to your game.
Well, he gets those threes up at a rate I could only dream about back when I played, PA. The green light that shooters play with these days, I tell you what, it must be nice.
Outside Moody. Pass to Horford. Now here's Butler. McDaniels covering. Butler against McDaniels.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
Minnesota leading by 3. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Hield finds Butler. Horford screen on McDaniels. McDaniels against Butler. Moody from outside. The shot comes out.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
MP outside. What if it goes? Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
They already had the momentum going to the break. Now they've got even more of it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
I think for the Timberwolves, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes. Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Al Horford, and it's Podziemski in at the point. Here's MP. Work! Interior, MP.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weak. Link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
From deep, MP. The Warriors pull it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Hield. Launches it. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Hield's got 12 points.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Hield for three. Randall pulls down the board.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
From deep, MP. Yet another bucket.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense just helpless to keep up.
And this gives him the third most 50-point games in league history. That's some elite company.
Yeah, sitting between Jordan and Kobe. And when those are your peers, you're doing all right.
Pass to Butler. Horford, a screen on McDaniels. And here's Hield for three. It's not going to go for him.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Hits a three-pointer.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And it's Hield missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost? And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Hield from outside. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 15.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
From deep, MP. The Warriors pull it in. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you, Brian.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. From 17, Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Warriors trail by 11. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, BA. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Pass to Butler. Here's the three. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Randle. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Podziemski. Horford against Reed. Horford inside.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
From deep, MP. And yes, another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Hield. Horford right side. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. MP way outside. Doesn't go for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. Hitting 3. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it
Minnesota will go for a different look here. Nas Reed's checked in for Ingles. McDaniels comes in for Clark. MP's checked in for Highland. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. MP! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Warriors trail by 14. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Mike Conley out there with MP. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Wow, with some power!
Wow, going to the top floor.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
How about that elevated look? Look on the AT&T Connected Cam. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Podziemski with it. Here's a pass to Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
MP connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Butler on the wing. Let's loose for 3. Cleared away by Reed.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
He got it again. Sensational.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad. How would you rate your performance?
I mean, it was okay. We won. That's the big thing. But I want to bring more of a consistent energy to the glass.
Not to question you, MP, but you didn't exactly have a bad night rebounding the basketball.
Yeah, I know. But I want an elite night rebounding the basketball. No reason I can't go for double digits every time out. That's the goal, and that's what I'm capable of. So that's what I'm striving for.
Understood. Thanks, MP.
Thank you.
BA, over to you.
Thank you for joining us.